Right, so we are on. Oh, I'm gonna have to turn that down. There we go. We are doing. Maybe I'll turn it up. Yeah, no, that doesn't. We'll see how that goes for now, and then if I monitor the stream clips, it may thingy. Today we are doing Blood Moon Serenade, and I do apologize. I have a dog who is. If you hear barking, I have a dog that really doesn't like storms, and it's like. And he doesn't like rain, and it's raining in the UK, and he throws like a barking tantrum every single time there's storming. So I do apologise if you're watching now and you hear a Cairn Terrier barking his ass off, because that's Jasper. Anyways, vampires. We've got about 2 tickets on Blood Moon Serenade, so we can do about 2 more chapters. We'll see how long it gets us, so fingers crossed. Good comments. There we go. Cassius is a vampire? I think it's Cassius? Yeah, is his name? It's been a bit since we've done this game, so I think last time we found out that I think our girls found out that vampires exist. I gotta check my audio. Yeah. Girlie has found out vampires, I think. Cassius takes a step forward, hands out a steps forward, hands out in a calming gesture. Listen, I'm not going to hurt you. He retracts his fangs. Look, see, my fangs are gone. Please don't scream. Also, I put it on the just chatting category because for these smaller, like, Ultima games, they don't have a category of themselves. So those games I'll just put on just chatting for now. I'm not going to go berserk, I promise. Something in his voice convinces me he's telling the truth. I won't scream, but you're a vampire. Cassius winces at the words. I am. Now, please stay there. I'll be right back. He rushes towards the woman on the ground, feeling for a pulse. I gulp and take a hesitant step forward. Cassius, is she? Yes, she's dead. I startle as he curses and slams his fist to the ground. Okay, so we've got... Why in the world are vampires here? Why now? Right outside my own clinic, too. His fist drops and he hangs his head, shoulders trembling. I wasn't fast enough. I'm never fast enough. I carefully approach him. I've never heard him so anguished before. What did I say? You did the best you could. You did the best you could, Cassius. You avenged her death by killing that vampire. I'm sure wherever she is, now she's in peace. Cassius studies me through narrow eyes. You really believe that? I do. Cassius runs a hand through his hair and stands with a sigh. I'm taking you home. It's too dangerous to be outside now. There could be vampires crawling all over this town. I look down at the woman's corpse, and the thought of encountering a vampire alone fills me with dread. Thank you, Cassius. Wait here, I'll be back. So like, he's just gonna go pick up some groceries. I do feel bad for Cassius being a doctor and everything like that. It mustn't be easy being a doctor and seeing somebody like die like that. Cassius picks up the dead woman and brings her inside. A gentle breeze disturbs the pile of dust that was once a vampire. So that's how they die. At least the story's got that right. Cassius returns a few minutes later with his medical bag. Let's go. As soon as we arrive, I collapse on the sofa, overwhelmed. It has been a tense walk across town with Cassius taking detours and looking over his shoulder every few minutes. Virgil was right, wasn't he? About an underworld of... Cassius sits down in an armchair and sighs. Of monsters. Yes, Virgil was telling the truth. But I haven't seen any vampires in this town before. This is worrisome. Oh, okay, we're good. Sometimes this game is like, okay, cool, we're getting like fluffy ultimate like vampire thing. And jump scare. I can recall Cassius' fight with the vampire. Are you, an ancient vampire? Is that how you were able to overpower that other vampire? Cassius stares incredulously at me. How do you know about ancient vampires? I quickly explain father's notes. Cassius furrows his brow. Why does your father know about vampires? I don't know, I'm still trying to figure that out. But are you an ancient vampire? Cassius snorts in disdain. No, I'm not an ancient vampire. I was made, not born. Cassius opens his medical bag and pulls out some vials and bandages. Made? Whatever does that mean? But never mind that. Your wound needs to be taken care of. I look down at my arm, hissing at the sight of blood. Now that the adrenaline is fading, there's a throbbing sensation where I got cut. The blood must be bothering him, but he doesn't look like he'll go mad. How is he managing to stay so calm? He's a doctor, he's probably seen plenty of blood before. I wouldn't be surprised. Well, will you really be alright? I can clean it myself if it's too much for you. Cassius pulls out his mask and quickly ties it on. He then moves to sit next to me. I'm a physician, I'll be fine. Come on, let's see it. I roll up my sleeve, wincing as the fabric touches my wound. It doesn't look too deep, it shouldn't scar. He prepares the oh gosh, this is my dyslexia from the antiseptic and bandages the practice movements. Sorry guys, with my reading sometimes, if you're a new watcher, I have dyslexia, so sometimes when I'm reading, it takes me a little bit to process saying a word. Take a deep breath, this will sting. He gently dabs at my wound and I hiss from the pain. I have to distract myself from this. Yay, that's another one for today. Just give me a moment. Right. Bam. Thank you. Okay. It's all good. Cassius, why do you wear that mask? It helps manage the smell of blood when I'm working with patients. There's a filter in here that blocks the worst of it. For someone to go to such lengths to help others shows a lot of heart and self-control. But why bother when he doesn't seem to like people? Cassius pauses his ministrations to take a deep breath. He's in his element, but he sounds tense. Are you alright? He shakes his head and resumes cleaning my wound. I'm having more trouble than usual. Your blood doesn't smell like any other human's blood. Oh! What does it smell like? I frown confused. What does it smell like? I twist around to face him, but he stops me with a hand on my arm. I'm not sure, the scent is just different. Stay still. His words are even more clipped than usual. Am I having some kind of effect on him? Don't worry, I'm not going to attack you. What do you... I drink animal... Okay, so he's very much, like Stefan from Vampire Diaries. In Vampire Diaries, if you don't know, Stefan, one of the vampire brothers, he drinks animal blood, and not human blood, compared to his brother. Anyways, so very Stefan coded. I drink animal blood and eat human food. I don't go around attacking humans. And your fangs, you always hide them? Yes, I make a conscious effort to keep them retracted. I'm surprised that he's so openly answering my questions, almost as if he's trying to keep himself distracted. He finishes cleaning the blood and unrolls a bandage. Check my... Oh, that's good. If you crave blood, then why did you become a doctor? I have to use this cursed existence to pay penance for my sins somehow. Now, stop fidgeting. I will myself to stay still. There's an oddly cryptic answer. What sins could he be referring to? Cassius finishes wrapping the bandage. There, that should do it. Clean the wound and change the bandages tomorrow. I'll leave some antiseptic for you. He reaches up and unties his mask, and then he groans in pain, dropping his right arm. Oh, Cassius? I'm fine. It's nothing, just a scratch. That's right. The vampire scratched him. I study his wound, wincing in sympathy. Cassius noticed me looking and turned away. Sometimes I forget there's voice acting in this. The only thing I'd say is that not all lines are fully voice acting, so it seems a bit jarring when they do put the voice acting in there. It's fine, I'll take care of it later. No need to fuss on my account. With all due respect, it doesn't look fine. Let me help. No, I can do it myself. He's so stubborn, but he must be in a lot of pain. What should I do? Ah, great, we got the diamond thing again. Leave him be, that's the only option we have. Very well then. I suppose since you are a vampire, you have special healing abilities, right? I don't, unfortunately. I haven't lived long enough to develop those. Do I dare ask how old he is? No, I shouldn't. That's just rude. For what it's worth, I am not scared of you. There are bad and good humans, so there must be bad and good vampires as well, right? I think you're one of the good vampires. And from now on, you don't have to hide your fangs around me. The look Cassius gives me is complex, but I can see something hopeful in his eyes. Suddenly, he shakes his head as if to clear it. A good vampire. There's no such thing. You trust too easily, girl. It's going to get you into trouble someday. Well, it hasn't done me any harm so far. I shrug, trying not to let his blunt tone bother me. I thought I got through to him for a minute there. Cassius looks at the cloak and clears his throat. I better get back. Will you, be alright? His concern touches me. I'll be fine. Bo has patrons in the area. Oh, good. That's good. I watch him gather the medical supplies and pack his bag, feeling shy. That was nice of him to ask about me. Maybe he really is warming up. I'll walk you to the door. Cassius hesitates by the front door. I'll run some tests on the vial you brought me and let you know what I find. Thank you, Cassius. Good night. He inclines his head in farewell and leaves. I lock the door behind him. His scent still lingers in the hall. Why is my heart pounding so hard? It must be the exhaustion. It has nothing to do with Cassius. Ooh, girl! Tea. I head off to Cassius's clinic the next morning. Hey! It's our favourite boy. Virgil is very, like, low-key kind of, a little bit. As I pass through the town square, I spot Virgil and a group of children. This time he has his marionettes and his dramatic voice echoes through the square. Curious, I come closer. I'm impressed by how he can use different voices for the characters. Virgil bows, signalling the show's end, and the children scamper off. Virgil spots me and grins, but then his gaze suddenly falls to the wounded arm hidden by my shirt sleeve. His smile falters, but just for a moment. Before I can ask what's wrong, he bounds up to me with his usual flirtatious charm. Ah, my dear, lovely as always. What brings you here this morning? Hoping to run into me? No, I was on my way to see Cassius. What do you want with a cranky man like him? I wave his question away. Never mind that. More importantly, what are you doing? Every time I see you, you're always playing with puppets. Don't you think you're, I don't know, wasting your time? Oh girl, I wince as soon as the words leave my mouth. I shouldn't have said that. It sounded less horrible in my head. But Virgil doesn't look upset. My dear, wasting time is my speciality. Someone has to distract the unfortunate from the harsh realities of the world. That's why we have influencers. Who better to do that than a puppet master with 1,000,000 stories to tell? Now come, you look like you need a distraction. And I need a lovely lady on my arm. Is he asking our girl on a date? What? Let's waste some time together, shall we? He winks and crooks his arm. I look in the direction of Cassius' clinic. I suppose it can't hurt to visit him later. I wouldn't want to intrude if he's tending to the sick right now. Blushing slightly, I loop my arm around through Virgil's. Very well. Virgil grins and leads us towards the market square. Have you ever been to the Artisan Alley? Oh my gosh, it's Artist MCM. It's like medieval MCM. It's medieval Artist Alley. Have you ever been to Artisan Alley? It's not too far from the market. The Artisan Alley? What's that? His eyes glimmer. Trust me, you'll love it. Oh my gosh, he would be the type of guy that would go to MCM and spend like hundreds in Artist Alley. Mood. Virgil leads me to a bustling and very cheerly alley. The people here are dressed in colourful fabrics and chattering in booming voices. What a lively atmosphere. It's almost as if there's nothing wrong in the town. Oh gosh, foreshadowing. Oh, don't you love it? It's as if there's nothing wrong and nothing ever wrong will happen. You see, everyone's here for a distraction. When the good, sensible townspeople suffer, oh, he's my favourite for a reason. Toys, trinkets, books, instruments, and more. Honestly, Virgil is my favourite. People wave and greet Virgil as we pass. He has a lot of respect from these people. He's almost like Rule in that regard, even though they live in completely different worlds. As we continue down the alley, I reassess Virgil's story. I feel bad for doubting him, especially now that I know vampires really exist. Suddenly, Virgil pulls us to a strong, frowning, intent. Suddenly, Virgil pulls us to a stop, frowning intently at me. My dear, you're lost in thought. That won't do. He tilts my chin up so I have no choice but to look at him. Oh dear. Tell me, what's on your mind? I go up, caught in the intensity of his blazing gaze. He's way too good at reading people. How can I not tell him when he's looking at me like that? Oh, I hate this. Oh, I'm going to debt by this game. Pull away. I'm not doing that bloody spinning machine non-stop. I step out of Virgil's reach. It's like Episode when there's like that really good choice in like the diamond option, then the other one is like kick them to the curb. Slap them in the face. Slap them in the face harsher, and then the lighter one is like 500 diamonds or something. I have a lot on my mind, that's all. I'm worried about my father. Virgil's gaze softens. Understandable. I haven't heard anything, I'm afraid. But the children are on the lookout. You'll be the first to know if anyone has seen him. I smile, feeling better. I appreciate that. As we continue down the aisle, Virgil greets and waves at more vendors we pass. Oh gosh, since Virgil knows about vampires, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to tell him about Father's notes. Maybe he knows something about that mysterious structure under the church. I get Virgil's attention and briefly explain the notes Raoul and I found. Virgil's usual smile darkens into a deep frown as I speak. I knew there was something under the church. If only those stupid priests hadn't found me. His outburst alarms me. What priests? Virgil takes a deep breath and smiles, but there's a little humour in it. My dear, you've heard I'm banned from the church, yes? I've long thought there was something more sinister buried underneath the structure. One night, I stole into the church cellar to try and find an entrance. However, some priests caught me. He rubs the back of his neck, looking abashed. Not one of my proudest moments, getting caught, that is. He's like, yes, doing crime's fine, getting caught for them, no. More shame. What do you think this structure is? Virgil squints his eyes in thought, then snaps his fingers. I don't know, but I think I know can tell us. The church cellar was renovated recently, and I am acquainted with the men who helped. Let's go. Hey, giving us directions. We come across two men standing outside a wood crafting shop. Virgil, good to see you. What brings you here? Good day, my friend. I have a question for you. His tone is light and friendly, but the hard gleam in his eyes shows how serious he is. I understand you helped renovate the church cellar not too long ago. We did? Why? I believe there's some kind of structure underneath the cellar. I'm curious to know if you found anything odd while you were down there. The men trade alarmed looks. We didn't see anything, but there's definitely something down there. He's clearly frightened. I step forward, trying to keep my voice kind and calm. Sir, do you know what exactly the structure is? I don't. But it's possible it could be a tunnel leading to the catacombs. Virgil frowns. I thought there was only one entrance to the catacombs. Nope, there's another way. He lowers his voice, and Virgil and I step closer to hear him. For a couple of months now, when people die, robbed figures come and take them away. The kind of people no one would notice or care if they've gone missing. Virgil inhales sharply, eyes narrowing. But shouldn't it be protocol for the bodies to be taken to Cassius? Just wondering if I can. No, still have to click. These are the street beggars, drifters with no families, disabled and the ill. People who can't afford a funeral. Don't get the luxury of having their corpses prepared by a doctor for burial. The two men then trade another scared look. That's not all. Some of the people they take are still alive. What? Why? We don't know. They go into those catacombs and they don't come back out. Virgil's lips peel back in a snarl. Why haven't you told me this before? Why? We would have, I swear, but we're being watched. Oh, he shudders in fright. We're always being watched. Virgil and I stare at each other in shock. Is it possible the robbed figures are from the church? And what are they doing to the victims? Yes, T. Right. On that note, I'm gonna go get a drink before we move on to the second episode. Girlies. I'm gonna go get a quick drink and then we're gonna move on to episode 2 of our read. Yeah, I think I should go update my drink. BRB. Hello. Welcome back to Vampires. So, let's continue this mess. Let's go. Oh gosh, we have an ad. Right, I'm gonna BRB this. Welcome back. I just don't want to be dealing with ads while we are on stream, so I did the quick BRB and we are back now. Right, check audio is all good. There we go. Is there anything else about the robbed figures that stands out? The terrified men shake their heads. No, but I know someone who followed them once. He said he saw them go into the church's graveyard. Alright, so we're having some dead body robbery going on. The graveyard? Why? I don't know. He didn't follow them past the gates. He got too scared. The man looks around. Please, don't tell anyone who told you. Virgil catches the man's eyes and nods. Oh, you have my word. No one will know it was you. Turn down on audio. There we go. What? The men quickly packed their lunches as they vanished down the alley. You have to tell Raoul and Cassius. Virgil clenches his fist and nods. Agreed. Lead the way, my dear. Virgil is my favourite. And I like Raoul as well, but Cassius is a bit too blunt for me. He's a bit too to the point. And as much as I do love the cold to softy pipeline, I don't know. Maybe my thoughts will change. Cassius and Raoul are standing by a table covered in books and medical supplies. All the beds are occupied, the patients eerily still under the covers. Jekka, Virgil, what are you doing here? I quickly tell them about the missing people and the robbed figures. Raoul pales, but Cassius only scowls. I don't believe it. It sounds like a rumour to scare misbehaved children. You weren't there to see how terrified these men were. I don't see why they would lie to us. Even if the men were only telling a rumour, we have to find these catacombs. It's possible we could find a way out of the village and get help. Virgil gasped dramatically. Did I just hear a priest propose to go against the bishop's orders? Raoul hesitates completely torn. I don't like defying the church, but we have to do something. Oh, especially if it means saving lives. Cassius arches an eyebrow at Raoul. If the priest insists, I might as well go with you. If they're taking people, they could be infected with this sickness. I'll go gather supplies, but it may take some time. I don't want to rouse any suspicion. Virgil smirks. Rousing suspicion is one of my favourite pastimes. Do not fear, good priest. You'll be able to gather your supplies in peace. I fidget, unsure what to do. I suppose I'll stay here and help Cassius. Raoul flashes me a smile. I brought some food in that basket over there, Jekka. Feel free to take my share. We'll return soon. Oh, thank you, Roll. The two leave, and Cassius crosses his arms over his chest. Well, since you insist on helping, you can either prepare more clean bandages or grind herbs for the balms. What task should I do? Let's prepare clean bandages. I'll help prepare clean bandages. I used to do that for Father before he started working on a dangerous experiment. Cassius nods and points to a basket of bandages. Cut them into strips, roll them tightly, and then put them in the basket. Hey, yeah! I'm doing good, thank you. Back from MCM, so I was on stream break for a little bit, and I had a really sore throat, so I wouldn't have been able to do these streams anyway, because there's a lot of talking involved with these characters. The thing is, with streaming Love and Deep Space, a lot of them sort of have voice acting anyway, and these ones don't. So, yes. So we're basically playing. What we're doing at the moment is we're playing Blood Moon Scerenade, which is the game I think made by I can't remember the name. Something interactive. Used to be made by Genius Inc. and then they got taken over or something, I don't know, or they had a name change, I don't really know. But some of their games are still available, so part of what I do on stream is Ultimate Games. So it's like Ultimate Games, RPGs, here we do Ultimate Games, RPGs, and life sims, like The Sims 4, Sims 3, just recently got Tomodachi Life, so hoping to stream that at some point as well. Yeah. I nod and get to work, grateful for the distraction. After, I hope you're doing it okay as well and enjoy the stream. I'm not really much of a voice actress, but I'll try my best. After an hour, I stop working and flex my hands. From the corner of my eye, Cassius stifles a yawn. Cassius, did you get any sleep at all last night? Sleep? There's no time, oh my gosh. Besides, I don't need sleep as often as you humans do. I take a moment to digest this information. Regardless, you should take a break. I'm about to take one. I'll be fine. I almost stomped my foot in frustration. How is it that I know so many stubborn men? I don't know, girl, you just attract them like a kitchen sink, I guess. You attract them like a moth to a flame, Jack. I am not surprised. He really should take a break. What should I do? Oh my gosh, here we go. Ask us just... Very well. I'll respect your decision. Is it alright if I eat here? Cassius nods and resumes taking notes. Just don't leave any crumbs. Oh, I hate Cassius is just like... hate everything. I grab a sandwich and start eating, darting looks at Cassius. He's such a hard worker, but he really does need to look after himself better. He won't. Girl, he won't. Bro will burn himself out to a ditch. Under Cassius's gruff guidance, I organise his medical supplies. I even take peeks at the patients every now and then. They look so peaceful. When I glance out the window, I'm shocked to see the setting sun. It's taking the others an awfully long time to return. I hope they're alright. Way, the boys are back. After a few minutes later, there's a knock on the door and Raoul enters, followed by Virgil. There you are. Honestly, I can't hear the name Virgil and not think of Devil May Cry. I've recently finished that anime and I can't untie the two, but I'm sorry it took so long. Virgil nearly landed me in trouble with the bishop. I'm not surprised. I was only scoping out the graveyard. I didn't know the bishop would be there. Cassius finishes checking the patients and gathers his medical bag. No time to waste. I've restrained the patients, but we shouldn't be gone long. Let's go. What exactly are what are we looking for exactly? I'm not sure. An entrance of some kind? A trapdoor? I look down at the damp soil and shudder. Virgil skips to my side, untying one of his sashes. Are you cold? Here. He drapes the sash over my shoulders. Oh, thank you. Virgil tilts his head and smiles. Not a problem, dear. He skips away again, passing a tombstone on his way. I clutch the material to me, surprised at its warmth, and gasp as a thought strikes me. Could it be those robbed figures buried the bodies here? But why take them in the first place? After a few minutes, Cassius huffs and sets his lantern down on top of the tombstone. I knew it. There's nothing here. Your men led us astray, Virgil. Virgil stops and glares at Cassius. Why is this man starting fights? They're not my men, and they did no such thing. Something is amiss here. Something is always amiss when it comes to you. Virgil's lips peel back in a snarl. I step back alarmed. You complain too much, Doctor. You talk too much, Puppet Master. Raoul watches the exchange with resigned eyes. Not now, please. The two men ignore him, too busy glaring at each other. I bloody swear. I sigh and step forward. I can't have these two always arguing. I have to get them to focus on the matter on hand. What should I say? Enough. We're wasting time. These people, there are people who need our help. We can't be fighting amongst ourselves. Virgil shifts from foot to foot amidst. So sorry, my dear. His crankiness must have gotten to me. Cassius rolls his eyes. Satisfied, I study the church, picturing the architectural plans in my head. Something's not right here. Then it hits me, and I gasp. Jekka, everything all right? We're looking in the wrong area. We should be looking in the old graveyard, the one for the clergy. What? Why? Raoul shushes him and opens a nearby gate. Let's go. I trust Jekka's instincts. I follow Raoul through the old graveyard, studying the various tombstones. Then I stop before a large mausoleum. I think the entrance is in here. Are you sure? It doesn't look like it's been opened in years. I nod confidently. The entrance was about 200 feet from the south wall of the cellar. We were looking to the east before. Virgil and Cassius stare at me while Raoul starts walking towards the mausoleum. Jekka has an impeccable memory, gentlemen. I wouldn't doubt her. Raoul's vote of confidence warms me to the core. He always sticks up for me. Raoul crouches to study the door. There's a problem. We don't have a key. Virgil steps forward, studying the padlock. Allow me. This is my time to shine. Oh my goodness. Virgil pulls out. Oh, lockpicks! Virgil pulls out a small cloth bundle and unwraps it, revealing the thing keys. Is that a lockpicking kit? Indeed. I always carry one on me. Let's hope the occupants don't mind our intrusion. It's gracious. Virgil is so down low-key coded. Virgil whistles as he looks and as he works, and Raoul mutters a prayer for forgiveness under his breath. Just a little twist, and there. Virgil pulls the chain loose and pushes the door open. Cassius goes first, holding the lantern high. Only cold darkness and a single large sarcophagus greets us. Virgil heaves a heavy sigh and twirls in a circle. This looks like every other mausoleum I've been in. Cold, dusty, and boring. It certainly is cold, but looking around I notice something odd. It's not that dusty. If this bottle truly hasn't been opened in years, then why is there so little dust? Virgil swipes a finger across the wall and studies it. The lovely lady makes a good observation. Raoul sets his lantern on the ground, and that's when I see scuff marks on the floor. Look, the floor is scuffed here. Raoul runs his fingers over the scuff marks. There are both old and fresh marks here. Virgil places his ear against the top of the sarcophagus. Something tells me this fancy coffin is empty. What say we move this aside and see what's really underneath? Cassius shrugs and rolls his sleeves up. Might as well. Raoul hands me the lantern and goes to help Cassius and Virgil. All three men groan with effort as they shove the sarcophagus to the side. I gasp as a narrow staircase leading down into darkness is unveiled. Virgil crows with delight and smacks Cassius. Cassius on the arm. Ha! You see, my friends weren't lying to me. Cassius steadfastly ignores Virgil and grabs his lantern. I'll go first, the puppet master can bring up the rear. I have a name, you know. I stick close to Raoul as we follow Cassius, Virgil coming behind me. The passage looks old, but well maintained. If Father's notes are to be trusted, this was built by vampires. But when and why? Could the robbed figures be vampires? The passage widens into a large cavernous space and branches off in three directions. Well, this isn't ominous at all. Cassius turns to Raoul. We'll cover more ground if we split up. I knew you'd suggest that. Here, take this so we won't get lost. He hands Cassius a piece of chalk. Mark the walls as you go, and don't go too far. Try to come back here in 15 minutes. We don't know how big this place is. Virgil steps forward and snatches the chalk from Raoul's fingers. I'll go with the good doctor. Cassius scowls but doesn't argue. He gives me one long look before turning towards the far passage. Don't lose that chalk, puppet master. Virgil hurries after him, calling over his shoulder at us. We'll see you in 15 minutes. Raoul nods towards the middle passage and hands me a piece of chalk. Shall we? Yay! We're going with Raoul. I thought he was going to come up with a choice there, but... I think Raoul's the one I ship the most with the MC. Like, I have a favourite, but there's always like one that I ship closer with the main character. And in this game, it's Raoul. Despite having a lantern, the darkness seems to grow more oppressive the deeper we walk. I mark the corners and try not to panic. Suddenly, the light goes out and I bump into Raoul. Jekka, are you alright? Yes. What's wrong with the lantern? I hear Raoul fiddle with the light. That's odd. I just replaced the fuel before we set out. I've never experienced a darkness like this before. I start to shiver. Jekka, you're breathing awfully quickly. What's wrong? It's too dark. I can't... I'm right here, Jekka. I'm not going anywhere. Raoul's voice manages to soothe some of my fear. He reaches out to take my hand. It will be alright. I'll get the lantern working again. I take a deep breath. I'll be alright. Are you sure? Yes, I just need to rest for a moment. I lean against the wall and try to calm down. Let's see if I can get this lantern working. He fiddles with the lantern, managing to get it to work after a few minutes. Ah, there we go. Here, you can hold on to it if it would make you feel better. I duck my head to hide my smile. Thank you, Raoul. Our footsteps echo as we walk through the passage. I mark the wall as we turn down another passage. Raoul, I was thinking earlier how well maintained these passages are. It's clearly well travelled, but by who and why? I pause waiting for Raoul to answer, but he's oddly quiet. Raoul? I turn around, but Raoul isn't there. I gulp, trying to ignore the squirming fear in my stomach. He was just here a moment ago. Raoul, are you there? I retrace my steps, then I pause, straining to see beyond the light of the lantern. Wait, what's that? Down the passage is a figure holding a candle. His face is hidden in the shadows, but something about the figure's posture is familiar. That's not Raoul, or any of the others. I gasp, the lantern shaking in my grip. That looks like my father? He doesn't move, but the more I look, the more I'm convinced the figure is father. Relief sweeps through me. Father? Nope, it's a trap. Girlie, it's a trap. I run towards him holding the lantern. Father, what are you doing here? I was so worried. Suddenly, a cold hand grips the back of my neck, pulling me to a stop. Oh no. Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like. Hello, pet. I've been waiting for you. Ew, ew. My vision begins to blur. What's happening? Who is that? I open my mouth to scream, but the darkness is too overwhelming, and I fall. No! Oh, hell no! Oh, that hurts. Right. Have we got another one? No, we haven't. Right. We're gonna have to stop here because we've run out of tickets and I'm not willing to go through the mini games 50 different times. These streams tend to be quite short anyway because there's only 2 tickets second on these chapters. Right. Hope you guys enjoyed this really short stream. That was quite the cliffhanger we ended it on today. I'm going to see if I can do these next Tuesday, but I may be busy, so we'll be doing this. I'm going to see if I can schedule what I want to schedule for the next stream. I'm not sure when, but I will put it on my Twitch once I find out what day I can do the next stream. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully I can see you guys in the next one. We will probably do, I'm either thinking of doing like a watch thing, so like doing like a watch party thing, or doing maybe Sims. We haven't done Sims in a little bit, so we'll either do the Sims or something like that, and then we'll do a watch thing or whatever. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I